Why dwell on that now?
Because I want the pleasure of saying I told you so. I doubt Mr. Travis has much of an eye for fashion. The Dowager Duchess of Norfolk is a dear friend. And she's more Catholic than the Pope. Lie is so unmusical a word.
Even to his suffering, I could never justify telling an outright lie.
Have we nothing in common?
I think Cousin Robert is referring to Ethel's work as a prostitute.
Well, of course, these days servants are very hard to find. I suppose she has an appropriate costume for every activity.
Is anyone coming?
It seems a pity to miss such a good pudding. You've surrounded this house with a miasma of scandal and touched all of us by association.
I think one must fight for one's beliefs.
And is poor Ethel to be the cudgel by which you fight your foes?
Ah, Ethel. I was just telling Lady Grantham how your cooking has come on.
I'm studying, my lady. These days a working woman must have a skill.
But you seem to have so many.
Mamma, talk to her. Talk to all of them. Say something sensible.
Yes, let's hear how a woman's place is in the home.
I do think a woman's place is eventually in the home, but I see no harm in her having some fun before she gets there.
Oh, Granny, thank you.
Have you changed your pills?
And another thing, I mean, Edith isn't getting any younger. I mean, perhaps she isn't cut out for domestic life. Think of the child. You cannot want your only granddaughter to grow up in a garage with that drunken gorilla.
And you will both admit it when you realise you were wrong.
Oh, well, that is an easy caveat to accept because I'm never wrong. I'm glad she's staying, but one forgets about parenthood, the on and onness of it.
Were you a very involved mother with Robert and Rosamond?
Does it surprise you?
A bit. I'd imagined them surrounded by nannies and governesses being starched and ironed to spend an hour with you after tea.
Yes, but it was an hour every day.
I see, yes. Of course, if you had had to sell Charlie to the butcher to be chopped up as stew to achieve the same ends, you would have done so.
Well, happily, it was not needed. Poor souls. It's bad enough parenting a child when you like each other.
Susan won't discuss it.
Unless you want her married to a third-rate colonial official with no money and bad teeth, Susan had better think again.